What's up, mobile gamers? It's Dronzer Gigs. It is the first day that it has snowed this year since it is January. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at this snow themed skin for Cristina. And this is actually the first legendary skin that I have gotten for T3. So it also has a little bit of sentimental value. So that's one of the reasons I like it, but it's also really cool. It's actually a rare, not a legendary. My bad. But we're going to take a look at this skin. I like the fact that it's kind of got like a snow theme going on. She has like a lot of gear for, climbing Mount Everest maybe, Let's see. She's got like the ice pick. She's got a set of goggles there. She's got some rope. It's a really cool skin. I really like what they did with her hair. Her hair is really cool. This is her normal hair, which I'm not a fan of. I just don't like that it's so big. It takes up too much character space, but I like the fact that this hair is like big in the back, so it doesn't really take up too much space, and it's kind of like it lends itself more to the character, because obviously you don't want your hair down when you're climbing a snowy mountain or anything like that. So you can see that her boots actually do have these not even sure what you would call those. They're for climbing snow, so it's kind of like when you put chains around your tires in really deep snow. I'm not actually sure what they're made of. They might be metal, but they're to increase traction. So I like the fact that they actually gave her shoes some good detail in there, and they still match the skin. And for a rare, this is actually one of the better skins. I think a lot of the rares are kind of like not necessarily unimpressive, but a lot of the rare skins don't really change too much about the skin, but this one does. So she has her little grenades here. As you can see, they almost look like CO2 canisters or something like that. And then this is her gun here. We'll take a look at the gun. Whoops, sorry. All right, here we go. So this is her gun. As you can see, not much has really changed to it. It just has the yellow effect and the blue from her skin, and then it shoots snowballs, as you can see from the little canister on the top there. So they didn't do much to her gun, but I like her coat that she has and those nice warm winter gloves. So it's a pretty simple skin, but it does change the stuff that she shoots out of her gun. And then she has that cool little animation that she does. So we're going to hop into a few matches with this skin just so we can show you guys what the skin is like. So it is a rare, but it does change the animations as well. So I'm pretty sure they had only legendaries change the animations, except for this skin, just because they just have her shoot snowballs instead. So it's like a lighter blue versus a purpley color for her original shooting effect. So she's a pretty fun hero. I'm not technically like the best with her, but we're gonna try to win the game anyway. So I actually really like this map for Cristina. She is super good on this map. We are facing a chemist and a Gatlin, so this is gonna be a pretty tough match unless the Hualing is super good. But this skin doesn't come with any sort of hollow posters or anything like that. So we're going to put some bombs here. And we'll see if we can't get the Gatlin over here real quick too. So as you can see, the Gatlin's going to try to get us as well. Hopefully we can... Oh, looks like our shell got her. And we got the chemist.
Double kill.
There you go. See, so I talked about this in my skatey guide, but you can easily dodge. We're gonna put our traps right here in the center. I don't really like her traps the most, but it is the better of her two ultimates. So it looks like the skatey used her ultimate, so we're gonna push up here.
Triple kill.
And I always like to almost play Cristina like a counter. So you counter the other heroes that are being sent your way. So we've got the left side blocked there. So we are going to try to... Oh, we got somebody coming on the right side, so we're gonna try to get this Skady. And it looks like the Gatlin actually moved over to the other side. I am not sure how she got me there. We were definitely behind that wall enough that she shouldn't have been able to get us on the right side, but she got us anyway, so I'm not too worried about it. It's only 8-3. We're going to try to bounce it off this wall, see if we can't help our teammates out a little bit here. Oh, looks like they moved to the center. Yep, that's...
No entry.
So they are being very non-aggressive here. We're going to see if we can't get 1 or 2 kills through the bounce effect that her little orbs have. We should equip the snow. We're going to equip the snowman. I forgot I had that, so we're actually going to equip that right here after this match. We're going to block this side. I like to always bank my shots, so you'll see with Cristina it's actually a lot. I don't know how, and she passed it without getting killed by my other orbs or taking damage, which is interesting. So she must have seen them and shot them. That's the only downside to Cristina, is if the enemy is paying attention and checking their corners, they won't get hit with all the bombs that you set down.
No entry.
So we got one stuck there, and she got killed by the Hualing. Waiting for the... Yep, the Gatlin's gonna come around this corner, I think. So as you can see, she is clearing the bombs, so we're gonna actually use that to our advantage and try to get her here. Well, it looks like we suck with Cristina, because I should have been able to get her, but she probably switched over to the center now. Oh, looks like we're getting flanked. Probably gonna die here, I don't think. Yep. The shell should get her, though. Now, that is the only downside to having the sticky bombs on one area, is if I play for the flank, then I can only get flanked by one route, and then if they do that, then I don't have anything to defend myself with, so...
Your team is about to win.
So that's what I mean with using corners as Cristina. It's a lot more helpful. We're probably actually going to die to the Gatlin, yep. Oh man, yeah, that's my fault. You don't peek when you're low health. So, but we're winning pretty handsomely, so I didn't really care if I die. I don't care if I get MVP either, I'm just having some fun, so. We are actually going to go try to help out Michelle. We almost got both of them, but we did get one. I'm kind of surprised the chemist didn't do a lot better. I was scared more of the chemist than I was the Gatlin. We still got MVP, so we're going to go ahead and equip a different holo poster and a different kill effect here to match the skin, and then we'll hop into another game for you guys, because this skin is super cool. I'm actually really surprised it's a rare, because it's one of the first skins they made, so it has a lot of sentimental value. Let's see if we have a snowman here. I know that they have maybe the stalking one. I don't know. Let me guys know which of the Christmas banners you like the most. I think we're going to go with the snowman one with the stocking and all that. And then we'll change our KO fizz here. The snowfall one is terrible. I already made a video on that for you guys. So we're going to do the snowman. So the snowmen spin around when you get a kill. And then we will do this happy sniper one here, because this one's pretty cool. So we'll hop into another game for you guys. I like Cristina in pretty much every mode. I do usually play her in Crystal Assault just because I like to defend the crystal. So actually we're gonna switch over to a game of Crystal Assault for you now that I said that. There we go, Crystal Assault. And we're gonna jump into a match and play more defensively for you guys, so you can see all the holo posters and the kill effects and stuff like that. I think she excels at game modes that have an objective. Now, she also is very good at killing people. Obviously, you know, most heroes are. But I would say that her main skill is obviously defending or taking over smaller points of interest, just because the AoE on her bombs is really good. And in Team Deathmatch, you'll see a lot of Cristina's will sit at the back of the map, and they will just kind of shoot up into the air. And then the bot Cristina's will usually just like rush at you and shoot you directly. And because of that, her nades don't really bounce the same way they should if you're fighting a real player. But the real players always stay in the back. So for me, I like to play like a little bit of both when I'm playing Team Deathmatch. So we're going to play some Crystal Assault here. I would say this is definitely one of my least favorite maps for Cristina specifically, just because I don't like the fact that it's so open. So what we're going to do here is we're actually going to set our bombs on this wall and then stand right here. So they'll come around the corner and get hit with the bombs, and then if they come up from the top, we can just shoot them with our gun here. And it looks like this is probably going to be a relatively quick game. She just killed both of our aggressive teammates there. So there's the snowman there. I don't want to... I'll show you guys again next time I get a kill. But it looks like they're not playing very offensively. We're going to put down some traps here. So we have to rely mostly on our teammates to deal damage to the core, unless I go up there, and then more than likely I'll just die and get sent back here. So I'm going to play very defensively this game. It'll also make the video longer because I didn't spend as much time talking about the skins, because it's a pretty simple skin. But you can see she has like the hood, and we'll show you the holo poster here real quick since nobody's coming. This is a really cool holo poster. It's in the battle pass for you guys, so it is technically free. I would definitely recommend buying the battle pass each season for sure.
Double kill.
No entry.
Ooh, we might die here because I used the ult instead.
Triple kill.
Okay, so we still got her. Very worried about our health here, so we're actually going to push up to this health pack. And it was a small one. I always forget. I think the big one is up here.
Double crystal
So we're going to
damage.
grab this and then go back to defend, because our teammates are not playing defensively. So we want to give ourselves the... Oh, okay. We're going to probably die to her. We'll see how, if she is hitting us through this block. That is crazy. I did not know you could shoot through the block like that. So she's going to get some damage on our core for sure. We'll see if she wastes her ult doing so. And it looks like our shell is just going to completely ignore her so that she doesn't die. A little bit of reload there, so we might die there. Okay, we still got her. Or the shell got her, so it looks like the shell decided to come back. Now I'm very surprised the shell hasn't been more aggressive, because shell is very good for Crystal Assault. You can just pop her ult and then leave, and you get a lot of damage. So we're going to put our bombs back here. And we're actually going to put our traps closer to us. I'm not sure if we're going to stay here, because she was able to hit our head through this wall here, so hopefully she doesn't try to do that again, because that's a pretty busted move. I'm not sure. It might actually be her hair, because if you're looking from this angle, it does look like they can see her hair from the top, and maybe her hair is part of her hitbox. I'm not actually sure on that one, you guys, because I'm not like a game dev type person, so I don't know if the hair counts as the hitbox or not, which would really be unfair if it does, because she's gonna show up next to us here. Alright, and that's the only downside to Cristina is when you're trying to shoot people close up, you should use a mix of her tactical and her regular fire. So we're gonna see if we can get the shell before she wins the game here. Alright, so because it is quadruple crystal damage, we're actually going to try and get some damage on the core here.
No entry.
Set our traps down so they can't follow us.
Their crystal is
And we were close, we got to 10%, so it looks like our team should get it for us here. Yep, they got it for us, so I planned on rushing with them and kind of putting the whole game on that one play. So we got the same amount of awards, but we probably died one less time. Interesting. So we actually died the least, but she got 9 kills. So pretty good performance by our team there. Looks like they pulled it through at the later ends of the match. But that's the Cristina skin here. We'll take another look at it for you guys. I think this is a really cool skin. For me, I actually like it better than the Chinese one, I think, just because of how simple it is. I really like the snow theme. So we'll show you guys here. This is the Chinese version here. She's a fiery lion. So I don't know. I'm pretty close on both of them. I think I just like the snowball effect that it gives her grenade launcher. I think that's really cool. So I would say this one is probably better than the other one just because of that. But it is only a rare skin, so definitely make sure you guys get this skin if it shows up in the shop at any point, because it's a lot cheaper than some of the lucky draws. And to be honest with you, it's still just as cool as a lot of those legendary skins that you guys have been getting from the lucky draws. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Stay warm out there. Hopefully you're not snowed in, and have a good one.